Hello, good evening. Welcome back to the program. And Mallam has joined us in the studio. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you, Mr. Paul?
We have had a lot of pressure of people wanting your book, your number, your name, your house. Where do you live?
Currently, I'm not at Kobia, Domi Kobia.
So they can come there?
No, that's where I am.
So do you have a consultation office or a room or something like that?
Yeah, I have consultation office. I'm having offices.
Do you have numbers for the office?
No, we don't have numbers because of the crowd is too much.
Because about 5% of the calls that come into our office since you came, they are looking for Mallam's number.
Yes.
So, but you have a website or you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, we have the page.
And people can write something on the Facebook page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. After you left, Reverend Osubempa came to be with us, and he sort of agreed that he has parrots in his house. He did not agree that parrots is a sampling, though. He didn't agree. He says he doesn't understand, doesn't know what sampling is, but he said he does have parrots in his house. Did you hear people telling you about that?
Yeah, I heard something of that.
Mm.
I heard something. People have been saying something about that.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. The reason why some people are watching this program tonight is that they have their money at Men's Gold. They also saw the press conferences about Men's Gold that happened yesterday. Two political parties accusing each other. They've also seen the difficulty with which government had to work even to get Apia Mensa back into the country. Apparently, still not in the country. You say you know something about Men's Gold spiritually? Tell us, what do you know?
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. Actually, you know me physically, I don't view television, I don't listen to any radio.
Mm-hmm.
I knew about this Men's Gold is about 6 months ago. I'm having my small boy, Black Rasta. Do you know Black Rasta?
Yes, I know him very well.
Did he work with the man?
I don't know.
So I called Black Rasta, although it's a personal issue, but just to buttress my issue. I called him personally and told him that, look, Black Rasta, do you have a boss? And he said, yes. What is the name of the boss? And he said, this. And I said, there's problem. His problem is coming.
Oh, you told him before the problem started? Yes. Black Rasta works for Xylophone Media. He does.
Yes. He said, when you finish, you can put him online. And I said, Black Rasta, you know me, I like you. So I've given you 72 hours. Problem is coming in the company. Problem is coming. But I've given you 72 hours. After that 72 hours, you are not getting me. Things will be out of hands. He called me back. He said, really? And I said, he said, maybe.
So you get you want 72 hours for you to do what?
For us to correct the situation. It's you know, certain companies, if they are going to operate, most of them consult us to know what the future of the company, and others before even, you know, sometimes the sort of monies that people will give is spiritual. It's having something connected with spirit. You can't just give 100 million or you give $2 million, $3 million to someone. So sometimes.
You mean spiritually, people manipulate people to bring their money?
Definitely. Even if me, I'm not doing, because me, I'm a good spirit. So search this, I don't do that.
But there are some people who can consult the
plenty, I can give you more than 1,000.
When they start a savings and loans business, they can manipulate people to bring their money.
Yes, some time ago, once upon a time, I was there when some Ghanaians, Nigerians came. They were going to open some fraud office in Ghana here.
Fraud office?
Yes. They came to me that I should do something, then I should do something to lock the mouth of the president. But it was President Atamis. I said, no, I'll never do that.
They wanted you to do something to what? To
lock his mouth, to tie, you know.
Tie the mouth of the president, yes. So that he can't speak against their business. He can't do
anything, and then the police, everything cannot do anything. I said, no, I'm very sorry, I can't do that.
But spiritually, that can be done.
It's a small thing in the spirit. So, you know, before they do certain things, I told Black Rasta, you can call him online, and I said that's what is going to happen. And the thing is going to be very serious. But as I was telling you now, I'm seeing that it's in Lesotho, South Africa. From there, you go to Dubai.
Who is in Lesotho?
The man that I was talking with.
Nana Apia Mensa.
Yes.
He's in Lesotho.
By then, I told Black
By
Rasta.
the time you...
Yes, and I said that from there, you go to Dubai. I know Black Rasta is watching us.
You told him he's in Lesotho and he go to Dubai.
Yes, from there he will fly to Dubai with his friends, Nigerians, to go to Dubai. But the future is somehow not bad. The advice that I will give it to the government and then the public is that they should handle the thing amicably. The monies are there. Maybe about 40% of the people can get their monies. But if they handle it the other way, it is.
Take it easy. Let's go step by step. So you saw in the spirit that an Apia Mesa went to Lesotho. How started?
Just call Black Rasta. You can just call him.
No, we believe you. So
just call him if you have his number.
No, I'm sure people who are watching the program who know him will start calling him. But we believe you. So let's take your account. He went to Lesotho. From there, he went to Dubai. But he's been arrested in Dubai. Did you know that?
No, me, I don't listen to any news, radio, anything.
But you didn't see that when he goes to Dubai, he'll be arrested?
No. I don't do anything. I don't.
So you said the government should handle it amicably. What does that
yes,
mean?
the monies are there.
Which monies?
He's having monies that he's planning to pay some of the people.
Some, 40% only.
Almost 40% of the people. If they
he won't pay the 60%.
No, 60%. No. I don't know God's intervention. I don't know God's intervention.
But you think 40% of them will get
at least 40%.
But it depends on how the government handles it.
It depends on how the government handles this.
How should the government handle it?
And then better still too is also having problem in Nigeria also, but that one will crop up later.
He's going to have a problem in Nigeria.
He had it. By that one is coming. So he's having the money. The monies are there.
Where are the monies? Are they in Ghana, Dubai, Lesotho? Where?
No, the monies are just there. They will
where?
pay it. They are in his accounts.
His accounts in Ghana?
Not in Ghana, globally, wheresoever you keep the money. But because when I'm coming, I didn't have the detail. You know, that one is.
But why did he run away?
Like what?
Why did he run away?
No, the man didn't run away. I'm not his spokesperson. The man didn't run away. He had a problem. Okay,
let's get back to the spiritual. So you say that people who...
No, let me just continue about it.
Continue, I'm listening.
The man had a problem. He had a problem with one Kenyan guy and other one from Abuja, one guy from Abuja. The name is Tunde. That's his friend. They had a serious problem that led him to Dubai.
He had a problem with a Kenyan guy?
Yes, the Kenyan guy.
Is it a money problem or spiritual problem?
No, it's a money problem.
He owed the guy?
Yes.
And they were harassing him?
He was to collect the money from there.
From where?
From the Kenya. From there, then the man said that the monies are in Dubai. That was the reason why he came to Dubai.
But the monies belong to Tunde?
Which Tunde?
You said a Nigerian guy is called
No,
Tunde.
the money belongs to Nana Apia.
The money belongs to Nana Apia, but
yes.
It was with a Kenyan guy?
Yes.
He gave the money to a
Kenyan guy partnered with the Nigerian guy together.
To work with him? Or to dupe him?
To what?
To dupe him or to work with him?
No, to work with him, partnership.
Okay, so the money was with them?
Yes.
So Nana Apia is looking for that money?
He went for that money to come and collect and pay the
Ghanaian to solve the Ghanaian problem?
Yes, from there that something different happened.
So what different happened? What something happened?
No, something so I learned that I had problem with the Nigerians. That's what I saw in the spirit.
He had a problem with the Nigerians?
Yes.
What kind of problem?
No, it's just about the money issue that he wanted to collect.
The Nigerian didn't want to give him the money?
No, they don't want to give him the money.
How much money is it?
Actually, I didn't calculate the specific amount of the money. That shall not lie.
But it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. That money can pay about 20 to 30% of the Ghanaians. So the monies are there, in short.
But if you say they haven't given him the money, then it means he still cannot pay. It means the people have the money, he doesn't have it. So how does he pay the people?
I was giving you a narration of Black Rasta from then, so it was a past event.
Okay, but you saw these things before it happened?
Yes.
Ah, I see, okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, I understand it. So you had already told Black Rasta that this is what is going to happen?
You can just call him. You can just call him.
No problem. Okay, so right now, what do you see in the future about this men's gold business? Is it going to have political? Is it going to have political ramifications, political connotations? Because the two political parties yesterday went at each other's throats about this men's gold matter.
Saying what?
Accusing each other of being responsible for it.
No, as for politics, I don't think the two will have any reflection in politics. I don't think that one will have reflections in politics.
Okay.
It's something going to be personal.
Good.
Yeah,
okay.
But my final advice is that the monies, as when I was coming, the monies are there in his accounts. So if the government handles the case, 40% of the Ghanaians will get their money.
What do you mean by if the government handles the case? What should they do?
Like what?
What should government? What shouldn't government do? They shouldn't do what? Because you are saying they should handle it well.
You know, at least when they handle it in the violent way or something like that, definitely.
Violent way means they beat him up or
No,
put him
not
in
even
prison?
beating up, not even beating up. The approach, the violent approach, definitely you start hiding things unless they consult people like us to do something about that. Then,
If they consult you, what would you do about it? What can you do about it? You can show us the bank accounts where the money is, or you can command him to give the money to people.
I'm not a commander, but definitely I'm a hacker. I can do something about it.
Okay, let's come back to the beginning of the story. You said that when people do business like this, they consult spiritual powers. And so part of people sending their money there could have been directed spiritually.
I believe.
You believe or you know?
No, I believe. You know, I didn't calculate that, but I believe definitely, because when someone is taking money more than 1 million to 2, because out of my personal spiritual experience, there I told you some people came, I should do something about the president. They gave me his picture. And I said, no, how can I do that?
But when you have to do something about somebody, it's just the picture you need?
No, it depends.
Or you need a date
Yes.
of birth?
So let's say about 40 to 50% of the people, they pay the money out of their eyes.
About 40 to 50%
Yes,
of men's gold
I
customers.
personally don't do that.
I understand that, but you say about
Yes.
40 to 50% of men's gold customers
Yes, yes.
paid the money unwillingly,
Yes.
but they didn't know.
Yes.
They were hacked.
Let me just give you. Do you know Kunkumbaji?
Kunkumbaja, the TV program
Yes.
on Adum TV.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it very interesting?
I didn't find time to
Not
watch.
all that interesting. What
But a
people
lot
are
of
saying.
people watch.
Yes, yes, they watch it. So they work them in the spirit for them to be looking at all those nonsense. So you see, and me, I'm a hacker. I know all those dubious things, all those, but because of Islam, I don't do that. You understand?
Okay, so even
before-
this,
before I
so
came
this
to
my TV,
Afghan-
so this
Afghan-
my TV program, Good Evening Ghana. This I should say our TV program, Good Evening Ghana. We can hack people to be watching it.
Why not?
Oh really?
The other time I stopped, is it TV3 and is it, what is the name of the video of Black Rasta? Some time ago.
Joy FM,
Hit.
Hit FM, Hit
Yeah,
FM.
yeah, I stopped the station from working on the radio.
Why?
No, just to tell him that we can do everything in the spirit.
Huh?
And then TV3 to Metro TV some time ago, this Metro TV.
You stop us from working.
I blocked the network. People were calling to ask nonsense calling. Then I blocked the network. If you want me to spoil this one too, I can also do it for you.
No, we don't think that you can spoil it. But let me understand what you're saying. You block the network.
The network, if something is coming, some people they want to ask me some nonsense question from what I did.
People want to attack you.
Yes, attack on the social. Then I block that one for them if they can open it.
So you can't
Then
you can't reach Metro.
No, you can't reach. Not until I left the program.
I see. Okay.
And even some time ago, Hit FM 2, when Black Rasta challenged me, I stopped it for 3 minutes.
For
I
3
said,
minutes. But you should stop it for longer. If you want to stop it, you should stop it for longer.
If we stop it for long, how are we going to do the program?
Okay, let me get back to the men's gold situation. How people, so that people who are watching can guard themselves spiritually. You are saying that 50 to 40% of customers who send their money to men's gold didn't do it on their own volition. They were
Yes.
spiritually moved
Yes.
to do that.
Yes.
And
That's what I say, I believe.
and Nana Pia Mensah did that.
You know, definitely you have some consultants that as you are here, maybe you have a cleaner, you have this, you have that, you have that. Definitely, since it's a company, then the people are under his umbrella, they have some people to be doing that dirty job. That one, there's not even doubt about that one. That I'm saying, you know, sometimes I don't do that thing. I don't do that thing because of Islam. But even when I was coming, I hack your house and saw you wrote some version of the Bible there. Although I didn't quote the entrance of your house. You know me, I don't know where you live. So things are happening. Things are happening.
What did you see that I written on my house?
No, I just saw a quotation of the...
Why didn't you read it?
Spiritually, my eyes is paining. I'm having a spiritual eyes problem.
You mean when you saw the Bible quotation, your eyes started paining you?
No, I'm just joking with you. I'm joking.
But
something
it's
is
true.
written.
It's true. I have a Bible quotation on my house. That's true.
So I mean, I don't know.
But a lot of people have seen it. A lot of people have seen it too.
So definitely, no,
What's
not
the
a lot
color
of
of the house?
Me, I don't know.
What is the color of the house? What did you see?
No, I just saw this thing. Like I just want to. The other day when I was going to some place, you just stopped me. You don't have a girlfriend, and I said, okay, if Paul don't have girlfriends have a husband or a boyfriend called Paul. So because of that, there I was joking. So and I said, let me just look at the house. What is there? Nice, yeah, my small boy, so I will not do that. So let's continue about this.
So what is the color of the house?
No, you just leave that.
If you are just joining us, you are watching Good Evening Ghana, and a very serious matter with Ustaz Shamuna, Sheikh, the spiritual hacker. He's just telling me that he actually hacked my house and saw that I'd written some Bible quotations on top of the house, which is a matter of fact anyway. But we're continuing with the conversation. I need to get the text messages that are coming in. Tonight, I don't have my regular phone, but I think that I'll find a way of getting it because people were complaining that they asked questions and we didn't ask Sheikh. So my producers will arrange and send me a list of the questions. So you can send your questions to Good Evening Ghana Official if you're watching on Facebook, and then we can put it together and ask Sheikh. So Mr. Henry, please have a look at what can be done and then we can deal with it.
Okay. About the time matter.
Yes, about the time matter.
Yes. Are we on it? Oh,
yeah, we're on it. We're live.
Yes. The time matter, the only thing that I personally do, is that couples.
Couples?
Yes, about marriage.
What have they done?
Yeah, if someone wants this one and then the other one wants, and it's legal.
You mean if two people are married?
Yes, and I see that the stars are good.
The two stars are good?
Are good. And then the other one, she's fooling, and then that's the one that will help her in the near future. That one, I will spiritually volunteer and let her come and do the by force marriage for some time.
I don't even understand what you're saying.
It's the same issue that we are discussing about the men's goal. Okay. I'm just giving
how
a different
people can be moved
scenario.
To do.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what I think I'm doing.
But you told me before that all you do is to get into the spirit and get information.
No,
that you don't actually orchestrate anything.
It's the same thing.
But here you are telling me that you can orchestrate.
Yes,
but you said before that all you do as a hacker is to get the information.
The information is also is a subset of what I'm telling you. So
so you get the information that this man's house has maybe a scripture written on it, Romans 30:31 written on it. That's information that you can get without physically being there.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, but you told me that's all you get. You can get information with your date of birth, calculate numbers, and get information.
Yes.
But you cannot manipulate. Do you manipulate?
Yeah, they manipulate with numbers. I will just look at the name. The girl that you say, Selena or what? What is the name of the girl?
The Selena, the makeup artist.
Yes. When it's Paul Selena, maybe and Paul, and she said that she wants you, and you say you don't want. And I see that because of my friend, your wife, I will not do that for you. So,
but otherwise, you can do that.
But
that's manipulation.
No, the manipulation with numbers. So I'll melt the name Selena.
Okay, but if the numbers don't add up, can you still manipulate?
Like what?
If the numbers don't add up.
Like if they are not equal to. No, if they are not equal to, then it's not necessary for me to do that.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about sampling. Okay, but let me get a final word on men's good because that's what people are interested in. So if a customer is watching tonight and he has money at Men's Gold, what should he do?
The only thing that he has to pray for the...
Pray to who? God?
God, yes, for the company to get the money. The monies are there, then the companies should just... The debts that they are in the hands of the Kenyan guy and then that of the Tunde that I'm saying should just be out, then they will just be free.
Should the person come and see you?
Not necessarily.
Who should he go and see if he cannot pray?
Like what?
Who should the person go and see if he cannot pray, if he needs spiritual support?
They are there in their numbers.
At where?
In the country and outside the country.
Give us 3 people who they can go and see.
Like
people who can help spiritually.
Oh, people are good. Spiritually.
But they can see you as well.
Not necessarily.
Okay, but again, you say 40% will be paid, 60% will not be paid.
As for that 60%, I can't swear, but I'm assuring you that
so the guy will take the money away?
Yeah, not that the guy will pay the money. You know, I don't know the person. You don't understand it?
Yeah, I understand it.
It's only Black Rasta that I said that. Sometimes I will just be calculating for Black Rasta, this, that. So when I calculate and I say, do you have a boss? He say yes. Do you have a boss? Yes. There's problem coming. I've given you 72 hours. After that 72 hours, I can't do anything.
Why didn't they consult you within that 72 hours?
It's bound to happen. That's why. That's
bound to happen.
Yeah, that's why.
But why is your influence limited to 72 hours? It should be limitless. You should be able to do something at any time.
No.
Why are you limited to 72 hours?
Yes, I'm limited to, God's intervention is more stronger than my calculation.
God's intervention is stronger than your calculation?
Yes.
You know that?
I'm a creature, even a hopeless creature of God. So
how how do we go for God's intervention and ignore you? Because we should be ignoring you and going for God's intervention, because your intervention has a limit of 72 hours.
Yes.
God's intervention is limitless.
Yes.
So I should forget about Mallam and go to God. How do I do that?
Going to God, you can't just go to God.
Really?
Like Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like Jesus Christ and Moses. You have to follow the men of, I don't know.
But
Bible.
Moses was a man like me. Yes, and he went to God.
Yes.
Yes.
So are you equal to Moses?
I can become.
You can't, or you have become.
I can become like
Are
Moses.
we talking becoming or you can't?
I'm talking about the potential to become like Moses, because Moses was a man like me,
I don't think
born of a woman.
no.
Jesus is different, but Moses was a man. But even Jesus, he said in the Bible that as I have done, so can you also do. With the help of the Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ said that he goes away so that he will send down the Comforter. And the Comforter will lead us into all truths. And as he has done, so can we also do. That we shall command things in his name and it shall happen. He said, whatever we bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatever we release on earth shall be released in heaven by the power of his name through the resurrection. He said that.
That's what Jesus said.
Yes.
I will not argue with you because I'm talking from the Quranic point of view.
Okay.
Maybe which might be parallel to what you are
I'm
saying.
saying. Okay.
But from the Quran, you can't be equal to me, not even to talk of Moses.
Or you cannot be equal in the Quran to Muhammad.
To me.
To the hacker.
As I've said, not to talk of Moses.
Okay, I see. I see.
So, since you are talking from a different perspective,
I'm talking from a different perspective.
Yes, I don't.
I'm talking about the power of the resurrection.
Yeah, no, I don't have any argument. But from the Quran that I'm talking. So, but it's a very good, intelligent, stupid question because this is God and this is the spiritual hacker. Sorry for using the stupid. I know I want to put across. Sorry. Yeah. So this is God and this is the spiritual hacker, and all the powers is from God that the spiritual hacker takes on maybe negative 0.5. Yes. So instead of you going to the spiritual hacker,
you may want to go to, if you can become like Moses.
If you can become,
or if you can become like the spiritual hacker.
The question is that how are you going to
become like Moses? Yes, that's the question. But that's what I said. Jesus Christ said that.
That's why I said I don't have argument.
At that place we depart because we are talking about different things.
Okay.
I understand it. Let's talk about sampling, because people were quite interested in that. How does a person know his sampling?
Yes. And the other time, my wife, that's your wife, she asked that question. Because of that question, it wakes me up.
Yeah.
I mean, your wife.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. So immediately when she spoke, I'm very happy with that. And
how does a person know?
Yes. You know, first, you can know your sampling through dreams. If you are fond of dreaming something, and then you are dreaming something, if something is going to affect you, then this thing will come and uplift you, or you see a hawk come and uplift you to escape you, or a snake or something like. If you are fond of,
or even water.
Water. You don't understand. So through that one, then when you dream more than 7, 8 to 9 times, it means that one is leading to sampling, but not exact.
Okay.
But the exact thing that you can find your sampling is to get people like us, to find it, because that one is accurate. There's no any doubt. There's some time ago I told you about the woman in Niger.
Yes.
From Tamarisset.
Okay, so that woman that you talked about who exposes her private part.
Yes, private part.
You will see a photograph there, and that's your sampling. Yes,
photograph. You just see.
Is this a photograph of events that will happen?
No, the events.
So you see dates, 6th December.
Everything
2016 election won by Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yes, in the past.
And can you change it?
Can she change it?
Yes.
No, that one I don't know, because she's also a hacker by herself in the spirit.
So she can show it to you?
Yes.
Are all hackers Muslims?
Not necessary.
Is she Muslim?
No. She uses the dwarf.
What is dwarf?
Dwarf.
The dwarf.
And there's one in Shai some time ago, but it's late. It's no more there. So we are left with only 2. I'm the Muslim who is using the Quran, the 666 verses, and then there are
6,666
verses
in the Quran.
Yes, in some school of thoughts.
Wait, 6,666. That mimics a number in the book of Revelations.
Yes, and then the chapters are 114. So
114.
So when we look at the date, the time, and then the weather, how it is, then we can be able to hack what is happening.
Okay, it's now 2 minutes to the top of the hour, 10 o'clock. Let's talk about coding. Oh, well, before then, let's talk about Egypt.
No, the
Let's talk
sampling,
about Egypt and Sudan.
the sampling, I didn't answer you.
Oh, you didn't finish?
Yes,
okay.
I didn't
Please finish on sampling. People want to know.
Yeah, so it's something that, because some Islamic scholars ask me that, why am I doing that? I'm doing it, it's out of context. It's not Islamic. And I say, no, you don't.
That's what you do on this program.
No, about the sampling.
That is not Islamic.
And I say, no, you don't know. If you don't know, you say you don't know. Because the Quran is in our head for about 17 to 18 years, and then we know the meaning. Sampling is in the Holy Quran. It's only you that you don't know. Maybe in the Bible, the other day you told your wife, you use some name. And maybe it's the name that is not familiar to you. And I asked them, they should look at Solomon, about Solomon in the Holy Quran.
The King Solomon.
King Solomon.
David's son Solomon.
David, yes. Wheresoever he was going, the what do you call it? There's a, what do you call it? A bed. Following, I don't know whether it's in the Bible.
I've not read Solomon well.
Yes,
I've not studied Solomon.
I've
studied David, but not Solomon.
No, okay, Solomon. Wheresoever it's in the Quran, wheresoever he was passing, you see the bed following him. Wheresoever for his 72 hours. So do you want the Holy Prophet to come and tell you that's his sampling when he was having a miracles? One of the Sahabs of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the name is Abu Huraira. He was having a white cat, plain white. He put it here in the mosque. Every place that he was going, he was with it. And then the Holy Prophet saw it, and he was quiet. He didn't tell him anything. And Jacob,
Jacob of Isaac.
Isaac, yes. Joseph, because Joseph was the sampling of son. He was the sampling of Jacob. He cried till he became blind.
No, his son Joseph, who was seized and sold by his brothers, was a sampling of Jacob.
Of Jacob. So
he needed Joseph around for him to succeed.
To succeed, to be comfortable.
So when Joseph was seized, he cried.
Yes.
And he died.
Yes. So you see, these are all things that you can put together.
Who was the sampling of the Prophet Muhammad?
Prophet Muhammad, there was some diagram on his back. The diagram was his sampling. Yes, the diagram. And mercy as a word is the sampling of Prophet Muhammad. So I also hack this musician. You know, I don't know them.
Okay, which musician?
Is it
Shatawale?
Shatawale. I don't know. Do you know his sampling?
No. No, what's Shatawale sampling?
Yeah, the sampling is having 3 sampling. But because of his wife, I will not say the other one.
Okay.
So his sampling one is the mother.
Mother?
Yes, and the white cat.
White cat?
Yes.
He has white cat in his house?
Yes, that is, he was having it before.
And
it's no more there. It died. Me, I don't know the house.
The white cat died?
The white cat died. Then after the white cat died, before he was able to. So it was the white cat that crossed his lane, and then he became what he is now. So always, if he, maybe, I don't know, you can ask him. And there's one guy to Nadia Buhari.
She's an actress.
She's what?
Nadia is an actress. She acts films, movies. Nadia Buhari, pretty girl.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, what is her sampling?
Her sampling? Yes, she's having 2 samplings. One is twins.
She has, I think she has twins. I'm not sure, but I think she has twins.
Twins. That's her sampling. And the other one, her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend?
Yes.
With whom she had the twins or another boy? Because she's not married.
No, the current one, because I heard and saw one Nigerian.
Okay, so if you're sampling like Nadia is your boyfriend, it means you have to marry him?
Definitely. If you didn't marry him, she would be roaming like that. She has to.
You have to marry him. Can a sampling be an inanimate thing?
What is Apia, something Jack, something.
Jackie Apia. She's also an actress.
Yes.
When you hug them, don't you get their names clearly?
No, you know, it's in Arabic.
You get a name in Arabic.
Arabic. So
when you hug Jackie Apia, it comes in Arabic.
It's in Arabic that I'm hacking, so that I'll transfer it into English.
So how did you decide to hack her, or you were hacking and it came up?
No, because we are doing the program, that's why
you were just hacking around.
Yes, hack around.
Hack everywhere.
Yes.
Just hacking like that from midnight to 3 a.m. You don't sleep. You are hacking. I see.
So
that's interesting.
What's
Jackie sampling?
What's
Jackie sampling?
You don't know.
I don't know. I won't know. I don't know. I know her, but I don't know her sampling.
She's having the same sampling with Kwame Nkrumah.
Which is Twice Dove.
Twice Dove.
I don't know her house.
That Kwame Nkrumah. You know, the day that one of the doors was got missing. That was the day that was a coup d'etat bomb attack in Boko. Oh, you forgotten?
Is it the bomb attack in Kulungugu?
In Kulungugu, when he came to Boko, one of the bells was missing.
Oh, I see. But he didn't travel with them. He left them in Flagstaff House.
No.
He traveled with them? I don't know.
I'm just telling you. I'm not.
One of the bells was missing.
Was God's meeting. It was missing.
So when he was overthrown by the coup, where were the sampling?
That ended it.
Yeah, that ended it. But why did the coup succeed against him?
Like what? Because one dove was missing.
So you should have found a dove and replace it.
Yes.
Or bring another dove.
Instantly.
And
you can ask the people of Boko as we are.
And he didn't do that.
You know, it was time for something to happen, definitely. So he was, because one of our, that's my uncle, he handled that case. He says he was spiritual, he was there. So the man came to him and asked him about this.
I also hacked you, Sheikh, just before
then,
we go.
I
hacked you.
Let me just end my Achimini. Have you seen the
you mean Osajifo?
Osajifo the first?
The one who died?
The one who died.
Nana Selforiata?
Yes. Do you know he's sampling?
No.
He's sampling bats.
Bats?
Yes.
The bird?
Yes.
Okay. And then the one there now?
He's also succeeding the same thing.
The same bat?
Yes.
And O24 is peacock?
Peacock.
You said that before?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Because I've seen peacocks in Mensha Palace. They are there. But
no, I don't know there.
There are peacocks in many palaces around the world.
Yes, but if you care to know, the day that one is missing or they kill one, you hear what will happen in the Ashanti Kingdom.
Really? So when we hacked into you, Mallam, we saw that you played football for a team called King Faisal.
That one, it was on my Facebook.
You played football?
Yes.
Why did you stop?
First division.
I see. What position do you play?
I was a striker.
A striker?
Yes.
But you were not hacking into the goalpost?
No, I was not like the Asamoah striker, the original striker, because I for penalty, I don't. If I play, I'll score it. I'm not like Asamoah.
When you play penalty, you score?
Oh, I'll score
because you hack.
Not that I was hacking. So
I see.
Then the other time.
So you said Jackie Appiah, you said Nadia Buhari, you said Shatawale.
Yes.
You have not said Stone Boy. You don't know?
No, I don't know him. I've never heard that before.
You've never heard that before. So Shatawale's sampling, you gave us
what is the name?
Stone Boy.
Stone.
You can do it now. Shall I take a break and come back?
Yes, okay, then I can.
If I take a break and come back, you can show us Stone Boy sampling.
Yes, I will give
in 5 minutes.
Not even in 3 minutes time I can give you.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll take
is he also an artist or a musician?
He's a musician.
Okay, I'll look at it.
We'll be right back after the break. This is Good Evening Ghana and it's live.
Do you see MTN?
Yes.
The network?
Yes.
I can stop in more than 1 week. Oh, if they challenge, they should.
They won't challenge. They're not interested in that.
So, but all these
Tell
things, it's just the networking, it's the figures. All that you are seeing, the physical things you are seeing, is from the spiritual realm. Let me tell you one thing. Facebook. Do you know where we have Facebook?
No.
I'll come back to the Stone Boy guy. Do you know where we have this Facebook?
I know there's Facebook. Yes.
Do you know where we have it? The genesis.
No.
It's from
I know it started from Harvard University.
No, yes, it started, but it's from before technology. There was Facebook in the spirit. This Paul, you don't know me. I don't know you. Then I would dream that I saw Paul. Then I don't know Paul. Paul dreamed that he has seen Sheikh Shamun. Meanwhile, you don't know me. You are my client in the spiritual realm. So all that is happening, all happiness in you is reflecting in my world. That is the reason why I dreamt about you. You see someone from the village dreamt about Obama, he doesn't know him.
Yes, is that Facebook?
That's the Facebook. That's from there. That's the genesis of Facebook. So
that's the template that they use for Facebook.
Yes, that's the template. You don't understand it.
You said something also on your website that.
So let me go to that Stone Boy.
Stone Boy.
Yes, I saw it from 2021, I think that he'll be one of the best musicians in the sub-region. The style is very, very good.
From 2021?
2021. You can write that.
What is his sampling?
He's sampling his mother and a sheep. A sheep.
White sheep or black sheep?
Very white, very plain white.
So what does he do with them?
He should just buy them and keep it. If they die, he will buy another. So when he became this thing, he likes those things. So that's.
He likes sheep. I don't know him that well.
Huh?
I don't know him that well, so I don't know what he likes.
Yes.
He likes sheep.
Yes, sheep.
He likes eating sheep, or
no, the animal. The animal.
He just likes the sheep.
Yes, he likes the sheep.
So there are some in his house.
Yes.
Are there some in his house?
No, currently no any sheep in his house.
But how do you know? How does he express the liking of sheep? He has a farm or something.
No, like I said, I should just get a nice place. He should get about 9 pieces.
But his mother is sampling.
His mother, he likes the mother more than any other person on the planet.
He should treat his mother very well.
Very, very, very well. But from 20 to 21, I know he's going to be one of the best musicians in the sub-region, not even in the country. The star is good, but I don't know the person. So, you see,
okay. So you have spoken about Stonebwoy, you've spoken about Shatta Wale, actress Nadia Buhari, and actress Jackie Appiah. Earlier you spoke about President Rawlings, President Kufuor, President Akufo-Addo. You didn't tell us about President Mahama.
President Mahama, he's sampling.
Yes.
Do you want his sampling?
Everyone wants to know.
But I talk about his election, so you forget about that one.
Yeah, you said he's leading, but that could change. And you said that he was going to be the candidate of the NDC. You said that in 2016, that he'll be the candidate of the NDC in 2020. That looks almost certain as the Congress draws near. But what is the sampling? Do you know?
No, I didn't calculate his sampling.
You haven't calculated,
yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
As I said that he's leading, there I told you that I'll come out with the figures.
Yes, do you have it now?
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't lie.
So when you get the figure, but you said it could also change.
I'm not God.
So it can change.
That's what I quoted the other version the other time.
Okay, so we are waiting for when it gets closer.
Yes, the figures.
And then
I'm talking of the presidential election.
Elections of 2020, yes, of next year.
Yes, I'm not talking of the primaries.
NDC, yeah, I know.
After the primaries, I congratulated him already. About
He's won the primaries.
That one.
Did you give us percentage?
Yeah, I gave.
You said 85.
No.
What percentage did you give us? So I want to write it down.
78 to 82%.
78 to 82% victory for John Dramani Mahama,
yes,
at the NDC Congress.
Yes, you know, I said I congratulated him long time ago, 4 months ago.
Okay, and that won't change where it is.
I'm not God.
Oh, but if you tell us these things and you say it can change.
No, you see, from the text, people are saying that they were happy with the quotation you gave me. They were happy. I like God more than any other person on the planet. I was extremely happy with the quotation you gave.
Yeah.
More than them. You don't understand it.
I get it.
But you know, God, he's the controller of everything.
Yeah.
The network that I stop now, if I want to stop and God said that no, then God will give me some different figures. I'll be doing it then.
I get it.
Yes,
you said there's going to be a coup d'etat in Egypt.
Yeah, yes.
When?
That's the coup d'etat in Egypt. I don't think.
No, it's 1027. Let's talk about the killings. That's very worrying to all of us. The murders of Ahmed. People want to know. Can you find them?
Yeah, I can find them, but for now I didn't calculate.
I know.
Yes, it will get time for me to. You know what I want Ghanaians to know is that when they are talking about the advanced countries, do you know that we have the sidekicks in advanced country?
What are sidekicks?
There are some people helping the American government to find out issues.
Spiritually.
I
heard that before.
Yes. So
that American president spends time with them.
Yes, with them. So when you are talking of spirit, Ghana, Africa, whatever, where are we more advanced than America, France, and London? Some time ago, they came to Nigeria during Sani Abacha when there was a very serious robbery. They came to the mosque and took slippers. After that, they found out the things and then they collected the money and they went back.
What are you talking about?
But it's there, you can ask everyone who is in Nigeria. So, and then
the point you're making is that advanced countries rely on the spirit as well. That's the point you're making.
Okay, people will text you, those who know. I mean, sidekicks. But they are more into past. They know the past event done. But we know the past, we know the immediate, we know like when you ask them about these 2020 elections, it's very difficult for them to tell you.
You talked about Donald Trump the last time. You said he will not be re-elected for a second term.
That's what I saw.
You said he may not even be there at the election time. He may be impeached.
No, it depends on the question that you are asking.
Will he be there for the next election? Will he be a candidate for the next election?
Yes, that's what
next year, November.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
He'll be a candidate.
Yes, he will lose.
But he will lose.
Yes.
Who will win?
No, I didn't look at this. I just look at the two major political parties. And then the Democrats too, they have to select a very serious candidate for the party.
Should it be a woman?
Not necessary, but if not, still the Republican is very strong up to now as I'm talking to you. But it's the candidate that is not strong. But the elephant is strong.
But the elephant in Ghana is not leading.
No, I'm not seeing any leading.
Do you have clarity on the Nigerian elections? It's only happening, it's a few weeks to happen.
No, I don't have, unless what I told you.
What you told me is that it should go into a second round.
I'm not saying, I said that if, you know, what we are calculating from the spread, it can be turned upside down. But I said that if the INEC wants peace, Nigeria to be in peace, they should go by what we are seeing. What I saw is that if none of the candidates will make it, but the INEC can decide to use force to capsize what we are saying, and that will lead Nigeria into crisis that cannot come out. You don't understand?
Is this serious crisis?
Very extremely serious crisis.
To blow up?
Yes,
that will affect Ghana because they will have to come here.
So
we are the next English-speaking country to them.
Okay, if the INEC didn't go by the, because what I'm seeing, so no one should say that I said that constantly there is run off. No, that's in the spiritual realm, they must be run off because none of the candidates can make the 50% plus. So if the INEC decide what to decide, one day, one time, you bring me here, then I'll ask you that, have you seen?
Why have we started this year with too many killings? Yesterday's was a particularly bad one.
Maybe, as for 2019, it's a very good security year, as I posted.
Good security?
Yes, in terms of security, spiritually. But you know that out of 100%, definitely there will be some 5 to 10%.
So generally, it should be fine?
Yes, generally, 2019, it should be fine.
And the economy should pick up at the end of the year, that's what you said? November, December?
November, December.
It will pick up?
That's what.
And it will take us into 2020?
2020.
So
2020, that day.
2020's economy will be good?
Yeah.
Excellent one.
Yeah, marvelously. 2020, I don't have any. But I said it before, and then they took it as a joke.
But if 2019 towards the end gets good, and 2020 is good, most likely the MPP will win the election.
Yeah, you are talking of political issues. I'm also talking of spiritual issues.
Okay.
Nanado is someone that I like very, 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 very much. I will gain nothing from Nanado losing elections of this country.
Will you get something from Nanado winning?
Like what?
No, not anything. You said you'll get nothing from him losing. If he wins, do you get something?
Oh, definitely. I like him. I like Nanado. I like Mama. So all of them.
But you say you like Nanado more.
And I'm not saying more than.
But you like the two of them the same?
I like all of them. They are all my friends. So I like them. So it's what I'm seeing in the spiritual realm.
Okay.
Yes, what I see in the spiritual realm.
Will there be a third? Go on, what were you saying?
You want the elections to be second round, or because I heard
the Ghana election?
Someone said that there is going to be second round in
the Ghanaian election?
Yes,
the Ghana 2020?
Yes, the person is not seeing. He should go.
No, I don't know.
It's only one victory.
No, Owusu Bempah said here, the prophet Owusu Bempah said here that Nanado is going to win. He's going to win a first round straight victory with a large margin, bigger than 2016.
Okay.
That's what he said. He said nothing will change that.
Okay.
That he's seen it from the seventh heaven.
Okay.
That sometimes the hackers don't get to the seventh heaven, but he gets there.
Okay.
That's what he said.
You know, as for me, I don't bullshit people's. That's to the best of his knowledge.
You said that people.
Let me just end.
Yeah.
That's to the best of his knowledge.
Yes.
To the best of my spiritual top knowledge. NDC is leading.
Okay, leading. That's good enough. Okay. You said in one of your books, The Spiritual Atlas,
yes,
that the people of the 22nd century, they will not travel by plane. They will go by spiritual technology.
Yes.
How is that going to happen? So I want to go to London. I'll just show up there.
No. There's some machine, something like this one. Then you be on it. Then you touch some figures. And it will just, so there's no need for you to go to the airport.
Something small like this VW in front of me.
Yes.
I can sit on
That's how the technology will be.
So how will I? And it will take me through 6 hours of London or just 1 hour. Will it be very fast or? No,
extremely faster than the flight.
The flight is 6 hours to London now.
Yes, I said that it will be extremely faster.
So maybe 1 hour.
No, I didn't calculate.
And will they be arriving at airports or will they just arrive on the street in London?
No, they'll arrive at the airport.
Will they arrive at the airport?
Yes.
And they'll go through immigration?
Yes, they'll go through immigration.
So you can fly alone?
You can fly alone.
You can fly by two?
Yes, depending on, 2, 3, depending on your capacity or your finance.
Finance? You have to pay?
Yes, you have to pay.
Pay who?
Definitely. You have to pay those.
For the instrument?
Yes, the instrument. And there are some people controlling it by then. It's just like the flight.
So it will be indoors, or the wind will be hitting you, or how? I don't understand it. So it'll be like a much smaller plane.
Yes,
that's
much
what
smaller.
Like an aircraft, but
yes.
it's smaller.
Yeah, someone even drew my attention that the Dubai police have got
something like
format,
that. Yeah.
Like now they can even, and I say, okay, that's me. I'm talking of the 22nd century.
I see. Why would there be a coup in Egypt, and when?
The coup in Egypt, that why it will be in the end of this year. That's what I'm seeing.
End of this year, there will be a coup d'etat in Egypt. The government will be overthrown.
Not overthrown, but there's going to be a serious coup d'etat. As to whether they will succeed or they will not succeed, there will be coup d'etat in Egypt. And then there will be a serious uprising in Saudi Arabia against the king, Salman.
Serious uprising in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Against the king?
Yes, Salman.
Who has ruled for a long time?
No, the current one.
The current one?
Yes.
And he will be overthrown?
No. That's what I saw. But, these are just information that I have at hand. Then after that, some weeks ago, I told you about the 2057.
Yes, there will be Third World War.
Yes, it's the most hopeless and negative year in the 21st century.
Mm.
Yes, it will be leading to the Third World War. And then it will come from Russia, from Iran, and from Yemen. They are going to cause those mess.
Russia, Iran, and Yemen.
Yemen, yes. And then there will be support.
Will Ghana win the African Cup of Nations?
No, I didn't get that.
When will you get that for us?
When is the African Cup of Nations?
Sometime in March.
March.
Oh, is it May?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, then I will do that one for you. But people say that they are discouraged about you bringing spiritualists. So I want to reply to the people that they should go and House of the History of America when they are dealing with this thing. Sometimes during Obama's self, they killed one journalist. It was these people who hacked the sidekicks. And then they had it. It's all over the news and then BBC. So I'm surprised that.
So did they hack to get Osama bin Laden and killed him?
No, that one I don't know. I don't know
okay.
that one. And then about the book.
Yes, your book.
Yes, there are a lot of things about dreams. I'm an expert in dreams when it comes to dreams. So I discuss a lot of things about people who have not been dreaming, because I chanced one man, he's 63 years. He doesn't know dreaming. He just heard the word dreaming, but he has never dreamt before.
What does that mean? He has never dreamt before?
Yes.
Is that good or bad?
Very bad, very awkward.
What does it mean?
The witches and wizards hack in his system. So they'll block everything blind, so he can't see before he can go to
So dreams are information from God?
Yes, they have information from God.
Mm.
Yes. And then we have what do you call opposite dreams. You see that this is winning, but the opposite. This is losing, but the opposite. But all these needs explain. They are there in their numbers.
And it's all in your book?
They are all in the books.
And the book is here at Metro TV. If you come here at the reception, you can get a copy of the book. There are 2 books. You buy the 2 for 50 cedis or one of them for 30 cedis.
And in advertising the book, we say, I call myself spiritual hacker.
Yes.
So who do you want the person to tell me I'm a spiritual hacker? Do you want Nanado to say that?
No. I mean, Ustaz, the self-acclaimed spiritual hacker.
And who do you want to tell me that I'm a spiritual hacker?
You have to say it yourself.
And so who should confirm it?
God should confirm it. Mallam Shamuna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We've been speaking for long. We've gone past the time. Again, apologies to the production team. We've kept them here for too long. It means I have to buy Coke and bread for everyone so that we can have a small party for keeping them here over time. It's not a very good time. I think tomorrow there will be the burial of Ahmed, the journalist who was shot yesterday. It's not a good feeling, but hopefully something will come out of this and people will be found and that the police will be able to do their work. May he rest in perfect peace. And thank you for watching. Thank you, Mallam, for coming with your crew at very short notice. And good night. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.